Click fraud is a bad thing, especially as an advertiser. If you're being charged, if you're paying for clicks that don't result in any sales and can never result in sales because they're fraudulent, you're overpaying. It's money out of your pocket. So we need to pay attention to click fraud. First off, what is it? Well, it's kind of self-defining. It's the fraudulent clicking on pay-per-click ads. That is, someone clicking on the ad with no intention of ever purchasing the advertised products. It's not a click by a legitimate customer. It's a click by a third party who, for whatever reason, is clicking with no intention of purchasing. Now, click fraud can be manual or it can be automated. Manual click fraud is kind of small potatoes. Somebody actually literally sitting in their computer going click, click, click. But to click fraud, the worst kind, can be automated, where you get dozens or hundreds or thousands of fraudulent clicks on an ad that you have to pay for. And here's the deal. Click fraud is not only costly to you as an advertiser, it's a crime. It is a form of theft. And when we find out about click fraud, we definitely want to report it and get it dealt with. Now, who does this sort of thing? Who performs click fraud? Well, we have to think back to who benefits. And website owners often will perform click fraud. Remember, website owners, they get paid if they're part of the AdSense program for each ad clicked on their site. So the more clicks they have, the more money they make. Why not artificially inflate that click number? Well, website owners, some will do that, especially those who run what we call link farms, sites that are nothing but links. There's really no real content there. They exist only to generate revenue, and fraudulent clicking can be widespread on some of these sites. Who else can perform click fraud? Competing advertisers can. Somebody who wants to essentially drive bogus clicks to your ads can make you look bad in your advertising. Competing advertisers will sometimes do click fraud. For that matter, individuals who have a vendetta against you can affect you by just clicking on one of your ads with no intention of ever purchasing anything. So, of these three groups, I think website owners are the most prevalent, but competing advertisers and just guys with a grudge can do it also. And of course, who benefits from all this? Well, the primary benefit of click fraud is the owner of the host website, the site where the ad itself appears. Not the advertiser, not you, mind you, but someone who subscribes to the AdSense program or a competing program, who generates a revenue every time an ad is clicked. Well, they benefit from click fraud. The more clicks, real or fraudulent, on the ads on their site, the more money they make. So the owners of the host website benefit. For that matter, and Google doesn't want to say this, Google benefits from click fraud. Whether it's a legitimate click or a fraudulent click, Google gets paid by you, the advertiser. So Google, you could say that they might have a vested interest in encouraging click fraud. Well, they probably don't. They don't want unhappy advertisers. But unchecked click fraud goes into Google's pocket as well as the website owner's pocket. Finally, if you have a competing advertiser out there who's engaging in click fraud, why might they do it? They do it by driving up your costs. If you're paying for all these clicks that will never amount to sales, that's just eating up your ad budget. And they can benefit by your ad budget going through the roof. They keep their costs down and they look good. You look at your advertising campaign, it looks bad. You get a low quality rate, quality ranking, and your costs go up. So a competing advertiser can actually benefit from this. Not directly financially as the owner of a website might, but they benefit by affecting your ad campaign.